Pick it up from where my colleague has left, looking at it from the perspective like there's nothing that the police are really doing. Allow me to just to step 1 minute back. To be very honest, it's been almost 2.5 years. We've never seen, and that's why I insisted it was the lowest, we've never seen a point whereby goons are attacking leaders in church, because they were not attacking the church, they were attacking the leaders in the church. We've never seen that for the last almost since we got into all of us as a government. And so this was the unexpected, of course. Is the police informed when a senior most leader in this country is attending a service or attending a function somewhere? Yes, the security operators are normally informed, but basically because he's attending a church, you would least expect, even me personally from where I sit, I would really not expect that would take even place in that might take place outside the church. Those things happen at times, even when we are coming out from functions, even ourselves, despite the political affiliation you are, because these young men and boys would come and say, hey, we are here, just say hi to us and all that. And we know how it happens. Sometimes you leave something small. Those happen, but outside. So definitely, as much as the security operators within the Kasarani sub-county were informed, they had put probably the personnel who are enough for just that particular function, and he had come in with the other leaders, they had settled, the service had started, everything was done. So it looked normal. This was the unexpected. I want that to be clear. But what is important, where we should be asking ourselves the few questions is, have the culprits been brought to book? Because we would want to see them, yes, brought to book, because nobody would want to see this happening. And I speak from a point where I saw young mothers, women, children, praying because, young people have attacked. And I'm happy because it didn't even succeed. That's a church, for Christ's sake. The God's place should be respected. But now narrowing it and saying the police did not do anything and all that one I doubt. Because after the incidents occurred, we saw later that they responded. But of course, I'm happy that the church members had really chased these young men away. And they had to go, of course. And at the same time, pinning the president and saying, he hasn't said anything. President is not just like you and me. He has to be informed. He has to be briefed. He has to be given intelligence information. What happened? What transpired? Who are these people? Why did this take place? That briefing has to be done. So that now when he's coming out to condemn, of course, and I'm very sure, even from where he sits, this is something definitely to condemn. There is no leader. It's not an opposition matter. It's not about being on this side or being on that side. Anything to do with matters of the church are very sensitive matters that unless you're not sober, I don't think anybody in his sober mind will definitely come out and say, yeah, it should have happened. It's the lowest that you can definitely go. So with time, of course, with the analysis and the correct report from the security apparatus, then that will be communicated. At the same time, Police IG, what was wrong with that? He just he's always with the president, he's accompanying him.
He does not address political rallies, does he?
He normally does not address. He just spoke that particular day to the people of that particular region, just to ask, everything is okay, we are here, yes, he's the president after all, and all that. So there was nothing wrong. He was just doing still his work because he was at the right place, at the right time, with the right leadership, doing the right thing. There's nothing that he did that is wrong.